Let's get it started in here. Hey, half kneeling Palloff press. One knee down, one knee up. The same side knee that's down is the same side as the anchor point. So pull that band towards your heart and you're going to simply push out and back like you are doing a heartbeat, maintaining neutral spine, chin pulled in, belt buckle toward the nose, tall through the spine. You'll start the Palloff split squat in the same exact position, but you'll want to grab your lighter band as this is going to be a lot harder to hold with that previous band. So grab that band, pull it in front of your chest, pitch forward from the waist like you would a normal split squat, so 80% of that weight is in your front foot. Go up and down, maintaining position as best as you can. Everyone knows how to do a push-up, right? Well, not exactly. We can do sloppy push-ups just like we do sloppy planks. So first, set up in your plank, tuck the tailbone, belt buckle the nose, chin pulled in, get into that quality neutral spine. Now you're basically doing a dynamic plank. So hold your plank while you move your arms up and down. You got it. After you remember to switch sides, some tips and tricks for the half kneeling Palloff press is to challenge just a little bit more, is to move away from the anchor point to create more tension, use a heavier band, get more narrowing in your stance. All those things are going to throw you off your balance, challenging your stability. Make sure you're going slow and controlled with that heartbeat. This version of the split squat can be surprisingly challenging versus the weight version or holding the front rack, because that band is constantly pulling you and you're in the split squats position. It's really hard to maintain that center. You can even see here I'm kind of leaning a little bit. Do your best. If you need to, get closer to the anchor point if you're losing that stability. The push-up's pretty straightforward. The only other critique I can make, if you want to get particular about it, is that when you're doing this, make sure to think about keeping your shoulders and shoulder blades broad and wide. When you're going down, you don't want to be pinching those shoulder blades excessively. So keep the shoulders wide as you go up and down, maintaining good plank position. That is all for coaching tips and tricks. I just want to let you know, you're doing a great job, and I'll see you at the other side.
Great evening workout after treating a bunch of patients all day. Got it in my collared shirt and wearing some slacks, and luckily they move well, so I'm able to do that. And I'm not sweating like crazy like a pig, but I definitely have my heart rate up. I got some good challenge there. This one creeps up on you because it requires a ton of core stability with that band called the pal-off press, and also with the split squats. And then you throw some good old push-ups in there. It catches up to you. As you saw, I have two colored bands. It's easier, or it's you want to use the heavier band for the half kneeling pal-off press. But when it comes to going up and down with the split squat, it starts pulling you over. You want to go with a lighter one, or maybe use the same one but get a little closer to that anchor point. For the principles for the half kneeling, great half kneeling position, up nice and tall, rib cage connected to pelvis. The side that's connected to, or the side that is the same side as the anchor point. So anchor point's on the left side, my left leg will be down. That's super important because it engages your left glute. If you use the opposite way where the left leg is forward, then you kind of use your leg to create like a, almost a way to kind of push away against it. You don't get the same activation or challenge out of it. So left leg needs to be down, and you should really feel that left glute working when it is down, when the left side is anchored. You should really feel that glute going. If you feel it in the back too much, reposition yourself, tuck the tail under a little bit, rib cage connected to the pelvis. Slow and controlled, forward and back. The split squat, your normal split squat, is just now you are holding a band. The closer it is to your chest, the easier it is. The farther away, the more it's going to want to pull you toward that anchor point, challenging your stability. But make sure you have, like every split squat we do, 80% of that weight in the front foot, and you're leaning forward a little bit more as opposed to your normal half kneeling position. Lastly, a push-up is a push-up. It's a plank with movement. If it's too difficult, start on your knees, or if it gets difficult later on, go to your knees, because a neutral spine or flat back push-up is more effective than a sloppy push-up with your back dumped forward and your head hanging down. Don't want to create any back or neck strain. Make sure your shoulders stay pulled down towards your back pockets, and you're moving through the shoulders, and you're not doing any of this stuff, dropping the head, so on and so forth. With that, that's all I've got. It's a good workout, gets your heart rate going, catches up on you, really works core stability. So at first it might not seem too challenging, but you'd be surprised how it throws you off your game. Great workout, till the next one.